Fire, 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 fire.
Rock Legion.
Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be teaching you how to draft a basic sleeve. So this is my starting line. So in this tutorial, you'll be learning how to draft a short sleeve, elbow length sleeve, and a long sleeve. Okay. So I'm going to place my measuring tape on my starting line. So to get my full length, I'm going to go ahead to mark 23 inches because that's what I'm working with. If you're trying to draft a short sleeve, just stop on the length you want. Okay, so this is a long sleeve. That's why the length is 23 inches for my own measurement. Okay, go ahead and connect this with a straight line. Now, the next thing we're going to do here is to get our cap's height. To get your cap's height, very easy, right? So the only thing you need to do is get your round bust measurement and divide it by 12, then add half inch to it. Very easy, right? So my bust circumference is 36 divided by 12 plus 1 over 2. What I have is 3 plus 1 over 2. So it's 3.5 or 3.5 inches. So that's what you're going to be working with. Very easy. So with this, you're going to get a perfect cap's height. So because I have 3.5 inches, I beg your pardon, I'm going to go ahead to mark that down. So connect this point with a straight line. Okay. So if you're working on a short sleeve, all you need to do is place your measuring tape on this starting line. Then the length should be between 8 and 9. You might want to use 8, you might want to use 9. So between these two numbers, you'll have your short sleeve length. To get your elbow length, all you need to do is to measure yourself from your shoulder down to your elbow. Then you get your elbow length. So I'm going to label this is cap's height. Let me just label this shoulder, and this is my full length. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to put down my elbow length. What I have is 14 inches. So work with what you have. So now, if you're just drafting a sleeve that you want it to stop on your elbow, this is what you're going to work with. This is going to be your length of your sleeve. Hope you understand. So now on this calf's height, I'm going to put down my armhole depth measurement. Yes. So my armhole depth measurement, to get that, is your round bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. So what I have is 7.5 inches. So we go down and mark that down. 7.5 inches. All right. So after doing that, the next I'm going to do is to connect a straight line to this point. All right. So go ahead and connect that. So what I did for this, my measurement on my calf's height rather, I just gave up 0.25 ease allowance, just a little, not too significant. All right, so go ahead and connect this with a straight line. Okay, now we all know our calf's height is not this straight. All right, so what I'm going to do next is to find the midpoint of this. Very simple. It just means divide whatever you have here by 2, then mark that. So I'm going to come up from this point by half an inch. All right, half an inch. So I'm going to connect a straight line, just a little line here. So now I'm using my armhole curve to get the curve here. So go ahead and arrange this, place your armhole curve very well. You can use any curve as long as it will give you that beautiful curve here. So I'm going to mark this here. Then turn this over to get that. See, we already have a very beautiful curve here. Go in and blend this. All right, so we already have a curve there. So we're not working with this line here. That's why I'm marking this so you know what we're working this one here. All right, so now your round elbow measurement divided by 2 is what you're going to put on this elbow length. So my round elbow is 12.5 inches. This is what I have. I'll go on that elbow line and mark it down. So to get your round wrist measurement, please don't place the measuring tape exactly on your wrist. Instead, you're going to come here the way you see me doing here, so that you can actually enter your arm when you're putting your clothes on. What I have here is 9. 9 divided by 2 is going to give me 4.5. So I'll go on that length here and mark 4.5. Now connect this with a straight line. Connect these points, these 3 points, with a straight line. All right, so if you're working on a short sleeve, I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So connect this point. Remember, this is our elbow length sleeve. Then from this point, makes it our long sleeve. So now we're still yet to add our stitching allowance, right? So you can choose whatever you want to add. For me, I'm going to add just 1 inch on the sides. 1 inch here, 1 inch here. You can choose to use 1.5 inches or 2.2 inches, whichever one. Some go ahead as using 0.5 inch, but I like using 1 inch in case I want to make some adjustment. So this is allowance, 1 inch. So remember the number of inches I gave here. So for this part, I'm going to come up by 1/2 inch, because this is the part, the allowance they're going to join to the armhole when stitching to your tops or your dresses. So I'm going to connect this first, then adjust it. Okay, so this allowances or allowance, this is 0.5 inch. So it's important you label this so that you can know what you're working with when cutting on your fabric. So go ahead and cut this off. So now what we have drafted here so far is the long sleeve, the elbow length sleeve. I'm going to show you what you're going to do if you're going for a short sleeve. Remember I said for your short sleeve, the full length is going to be between, remember on this point I'm cutting now, you can add your folding or hemming allowance, please, or omitted that. So remember I said for your short sleeve, the full length should be between 8 and 9 inches. So this is elbow length, so you know what we're working with. So this is the full length, so I use FL. So now for your short sleeve, just come down between 8 and 9. You can use 8, you can use 9, like I said earlier. So I'm going to mark it on this so that you know how it should be. So go ahead and mark, but I'm going to use 9. You can use 8, but I'm using 9. So whatever you have on that measurement where you want your sleeve to stop, like your round measurement, go ahead and divide it by 2. Then insert it there, then add your allowance. That's it. So this is a short sleeve, elbow length, and long sleeve. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, and click on notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So until next time, bye.